Hello and welcome to Hardcore Zikesnor. I'm Zyke. Let's play some hardcore. Last time we managed to collect all the materials needed for a trident killer. Namely some quartz to make observers. We got some iron and stuff to make pistons. Or sorry, pistons. And I have a trident, as you can see. Which was quite a chore. But we managed to get all of it. And the session before that we managed to locate a little zombie spawner. So we are going to set up a little farm today. I'll put this here for now. Just cause we don't need to have it on us while we dig out the new area. Put that away too. There we go. That can go there. Right. The whole goal is to make some enchantments here, but we need XP for that. And that's why we're making a farm. Now then. Oh! Before I forget, I need ladders. Lots of ladders. More than we've got wood for. So let's get some more wood first. Boat belongs here. Good stuff. It doesn't matter what kind of trees I use, I suppose. I don't want to destroy my view too much, so I'm gonna go a little bit further into the forest. There. Whoa! I did not see you, you sneaky creeper. There'll be a lot of those in these dense parts of the forest, I guess. There we go. This is unusual. Is that two oak trees next to each other? Interesting. There we go. Will that be enough for the ladders? Is the question. Well, we don't have that much yet. Let's get some more. Still very nervous about being here, looking up at what I'm chopping instead of looking at the surroundings. We've noticed several times that we got very close to dying just with one or two enemies that took us by surprise. So, risky business. Let's see how far we get. I'm gonna simply make more because I know I will eventually use them. Letters are good. I'm not gonna need this many, but like I said, for the future. Let's quickly sleep. There we go. Ooh, look at my shovel. That's a good one. Should I do a shovel and the pickaxe? Of course I should. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Let's go. Now, right here is where we found the spawner. Yes, that close to my base. It was crazy. So this is the only time I would say it goes straight down. It's only because I actually made this stack myself. I found the spawner stacked straight up. And then decided to go get ladders and get all the materials for the farm. Let's go. Not 100% sure anymore, but I believe the farm was around -40. Well, farm, the spawner. The future spot of our farm. If I don't die, that is. Because that is possible. And there we go. No, this isn't it, is it? No, that makes no sense. No, it was deep driving. No, this is wrong. This is all wrong. How did I miss it already? Where did I start with the deep slate? Ah, here we go. How did I miss that? I just went past it. Right, so zombie spawner. Beautiful. Let's block off this area. I don't really want to be interrupted by enemies. We have nothing to do with them. We're gonna have to clear this out. I want 4 blocks in each direction of the spawner. So that we get a 9x9 room, basically. And the same height as the room is, so 3 blocks above the spawner. That's great. There. Let's open this up. I'm gonna assume that a lot of you have already made this sort of stuff yourself, or at least have seen them in videos. The basic idea of what we're making is that that thing is gonna spawn zombies. We're gonna put water in the corners of this room so that it flows in that direction. And that means all the zombies will fall into that water and flow that direction. And then we're gonna collect them all in a small 2x2 area. And we're gonna make a device in there. It's called the trident killer, which is basically a trident being pushed around by pistons. And because the game remembers that we threw the trident, it's gonna see us as the people using the trident, and therefore we get the kill. And that also means that we get the XP. So that's basically what we're doing. We're tricking the game into thinking that we killed all those enemies, all those zombies with the trident, because we are the ones that threw the trident initially. And then we get the experience from the kill. So we could just stand there passively and get experience that way. And then every time we get to level 33 or 36 or 39 or whatever, we can go up to the enchanting area and use the 3 levels to put the best spell on a book. And then when we have a nice collection, we can put those enchantments on our gear. That's the idea anyway. The alternative method would have been getting librarians. So first collecting villagers, then putting lecterns in front of them. And then keep picking up the lectern and replacing it until the librarian has an enchantment that we like for a good deal. And then you lock them in by making a sale or buying something from it. And then you have a librarian that permanently sells that book, that enchantment. And that method, I believe, currently is one of the few ways to get the mending enchantment. That and probably fishing, if that's still a thing. Anyways, we have a 9x9 area now. And we're gonna make this lower, 3 blocks lower. There we go. Now we're gonna keep the room as lit up as we can so that the spawner doesn't start spawning zombies. But as soon as the farm is done, we'll just take those away and it will only start spawning when we get close. And that's usually when we want to AFK at the farm. Right, let me swap pickaxes because I don't want to ruin this one. It's almost broken. But if we do ever get the mending enchantment, it would be nice to still have the pickaxe and we can just use it again. We're very lucky to find a spawner that's literally right underneath our base. That is crazy. To be fair, they're always close because there's plenty of them around, but yeah. This is very nice. It's not the fastest source of XP, especially for mending, it's not, but it works. And if you're taking a break anyway, like you're gonna make a cup of tea or have some food, and you put yourself AFK to mend your stuff, it works, you know, it's good. And for enchantments especially, if you only need 3 levels to get an enchantment, then you stand here for a few minutes to get 3 more levels, you get another enchantment, it totally works. And it is so much better than having nothing. So, I'll take it. I was very lucky to get out of the nether alive, because that ghast was literally shooting at me while the portal activated. So there's a big chance that I would have been hit, but also the portal would have been turned off. And that would have been a problem. So it's quite cool to be here in this position. And hey, I mean, we're still alive, I'm happy. And look at this, this is gonna be for our enchanting setup. And we find more lapis. Obviously, I'm not complaining. Lapis is good. And cobbled deep slate is not. There we go. Gosh, I miss shulker boxes. Right, so I'm gonna have to empty this stuff. We'll have this. I will take that. I will take that. Oh, actually, that's all stackable, right? Yep. Ah, then I can take everything. It's all good. Let's go. Right. A music disc. That's awesome. And string, that's good too. Will I ever use the horse armor? I don't know. Maybe I'll have a horse as decoration. You know. Right. Now then. I need to get back up there. There we go. Very good. And voila. Absolutely amazing. Very cool. Very good. Awesome spot. I'm not complaining. Now then. Am I gonna decorate it up downstairs? No, I'm just gonna leave it in the ugly deep slate and diorite and whatever is there. Normally I would make the walls look nice, but it's pointless because we're not even gonna look into it anymore. Right. Oh yeah, I need hoppers. Do I have enough iron to make hoppers? Is a good question. I'm gonna say yes, but how many? Wow. Right. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Right. Except I need more wood again. Never ending problem. Because of the ladders, eh? But that's okay. It's all good. It's all for a good cause. Oh! I might want to do a little bit of farming while I'm here. These are full grown, right? Yeah. Beautiful indeed. Beautiful. Absolutely great. Ooh, got close. Got very far. Oh, I took one that wasn't full grown yet. But hey, it's fine. There we go. Making good progress here. In fact, we already have some profit. 28 carrots. Pretty cool. So let me put this there. Let me put some carrots in that. There we go. Awesome. And this is going to be for the potatoes. Yes, sir. Lovely indeed. I should probably actually use bamboo. Can I not make planks from bamboo? Can you make chests out of those planks? I've never actually done it. I should really try that right now. I mean, I'm surrounded by this stuff. Why am I not using it? Yeah. Let's see if that's a ping. Let's quickly see if that's a ping. I remember bamboo planks being a ping. I'm just not sure if you can make chests out of it. Block of bamboo. Right. Bamboo planks. Yes. Yes. Okay, well, we're instantly stopping to chop the wood then. I mean, that's just a matter of convenience, isn't it? Right. Okay, that's great. Bamboo for the win. Bamboo for the win, indeed. There we go. Oh, can we do the hoppers? Yes. There we go. We have hoppers. Very good. I think we have it. I think we have it. Oh, I should take the pistons and all that too. Where did I put all that? Where did I put all that? Ah! Oh dear, I'm so forgetful. It is terrible. Alright. Go on now. Get down. Good stop. Let's go. Oh, water. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Back up, sorry. I need water. I'll have to make an extra bucket as well. Because I don't want to keep going back up, so I'll just make a lasting water source there. Yeah. Let's grab another bucket. With the waters. There we go. Good. Now then. Now we do go down. Right. Okay. Now, if this is where we come from, that means that we also will make the AFK space there. I want you to just directly come into the AFK space when you come down. Right. That also means that we're gonna have to make it lower even. If this is the floor where the water will be, and they will fall into this little gutter or stream or whatever this is called. That means they will fall into the kill chamber even lower, so I'm gonna have to dig lower, yeah. Right. This will be kill chamber level. Yep. Let's be very careful here. Close this all off. I want nothing to do with any creatures that are possibly even there. Nothing to do with it. I'm perfectly happy here without all of it. Right. I hear slime. It's close by. Yep, let's check. Is there slime? Where are you, slime? No, so I guess it's up there somewhere. Ah well. I'm just gonna leave that alone. That's a good plan. Right. There we go. Kill chamber. Very good indeed. This is where they will come in. There we go. Close it all off. Want nothing to do with that. Right. Now I am going to create a little 2x2 area here. That's where the mobs are gonna go into. That's right here. This is where they will land. Pull out of there. Ploop. Yep. So that layer needs to be hoppers. And those hoppers will go into a chest. So one will go down, which means there. This one will go into there. And the rest will go into those hoppers, so that they all lead to this one. There we go. That means that our chest is going to be... Ah, yeah, I could have actually done that better. Yeah, let me fix that. I want the chest to be on that side. Yeah. I think that's better. Let me create a chest real quick. There we go. Right, so chest. And the hopper should go into that chest. Saves me digging down more, there's no point. This will do. And then there we can get what we harvest. Right. That's as deep as we go, I suppose. Right. Now then. I'll build a little barrier here. The only reason I'm doing that is to make this little water source. Right. Now, if I take the water there, it will refresh. See? Because it's an everlasting water source. There we go. That saves us some walking back. To get more water. And this should now all perfectly lead to the edge here. And it does, so that everything will fall into this. And now we want it to go all in there. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have first taken more water. Yep, there we go. And there, and there. Alright. Now if I put one there, it should exactly go to that edge. Yep. And therefore everything will flow from here into there, plop. And then here should get killed automatically. Awesome. That's good. Now then. Now let's build the trident killer part. And now that we've got the materials, that's actually really easy. Right. Let's close this all off. Let's make sure it's all safe. Very important. There we go. All blocked up. Very good. Now then. Observers. And pistons. And redstone torches. Together are gonna make a little loop. Oh yeah, I need to be able to see if I'm placing them right. This is a bit tricky because the placing of the observers is a bit quirky. No, other way around. See, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's it. Right, so I need another block here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And that's where the piston goes. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, I missed one. There we go. That's where the piston goes, and there. And then the torches go on the side of the piston. Can I get it on the side? I cannot, because I cannot reach it. Go. Very good. Last one. And that should create a loop. And indeed, it does. Boing, 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 boing. See? Very cool. Anyways, so that works. Yeah, now we actually block all this off. Very good. Try and get out. There we go. And once we blocked all that off. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. But it seems all good. That's the little hole they will fall through. You see, now I'm actually, I know this is silly, but I want those corners to be filled as well. And I don't know why I'm making a deal of that. Because it isn't a deal. It's one of those things that will always bother me without any reason. There we go. Right. Next step. We're gonna have to make a lever that turns that on and off. Easy peasy. Yep, and easy. Nope. Why? Because that has to be on the piston. There we go. Off. On. Off. There we go. That works. We have a trident killer. All we have to do is throw a trident in here, right there against the wood bit of the piston, and it will push the trident around, and all the creatures that are in there will get hit by the trident, and in that way killed. And then what they drop will fall into the hoppers, go into the chest, and that's a farm. That's all that is. Now, we're gonna eventually do this with glass, because it's kind of cool to be able to look into it. But at the moment, I'll just settle for it being closed. Right, I will do this though. I'll make a little stairs up here. And just because I want to have the option to put glass there, and then we can look into it. That's pretty cool. We can see them being chopped around. Yep. Right. Now the last thing I need to do for this to work is... oh, let me do this. There. Is take the torches away. And put a trident in, of course. Let me put the trident in first. Kind of important. I left that upstairs, didn't I? Yep. Look at how close my axe is to being destroyed. There we go. Quickly get the trident, which I should have taken already, but I forgot. There we go. Do we have sand? Can we make glass? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that right away. We probably have some sand, yeah. Actually, let's put some more in. I think that's a good idea. Collectibles. Let's put those in a separate chest. Yep, pretty awesome. There we go. Now then. Let's descend into our deep layer. Now this is a very basic setup, but it should work, and although not the most efficient, if you're ever considering making something similar, this is probably the way to go. Unless you want something a little bit more heavy duty. Oh, haha, yeah. There we go. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to take anything out of it. Right, so take trident, throw it against the piston face, like that. And as soon as that starts moving, it will fall onto the hoppers and be pushed around by the pistons. That is literally all it is. It is a very, very simple setup, but it works. And it's fairly efficient. Let's go. I should have brought... I got torches. Let's just do a torch. Because it is a little bit dark here. Right. And then we'll make it dark here, and then we'll put some glass here. Oh, that's too high up. It'll be fine. Right. Now then, let's go. And as soon as I take the last torch, they will instantly start spawning, and we cannot go back in here. So, this better work. But it will. There we go. Now those torches will mostly end up in the chest, so that should be fine. And here we go. For the last one. I want to get out of here quick. Yep, there we go. And that's it. The zombies are all going to be pushed into the stream. And then into the trident killer, which is not on yet. Oh, I covered the lever. That's not smart, is it? What am I doing? I've covered up the lever. How is that a thing? Not the brightest moment. There we go. Now it is noisy, but that should kill them. And collect all their objects into this chest. And there we go. It's already collecting. I'm not hearing any mobs go in there. Ah, there we go. And there we go. Indeed. It seems to work. Now then. Look at my XP bar go up. And there we're back on level 30. Now what I want to do is I want to put a slab here instead. If I can quickly seem to make one. Yep. And that's just so that it's easier to collect the XP, because it will go through that hole easier than through the solid blocks. And there we go, it works. And that's that, a trident killer in hardcore. Now it seems that that XP there is a little bit stuck. Would it be easier for it to come through here? I do seem to get it. Yeah, the XP seems to be a little bit stuck in there. I don't like that. Right, in that case, I'm gonna make a little change here, because that is not good enough. Right. Let's get a bit closer to the source. There we go. Now it should all easily sink through the hoppers. There we go. Bit of an awkward spot, but it works. And there we go, the XP goes up pretty easily now. That's it. Now I'm gonna turn this noisy machine off, or at least the sound off, and I'm gonna AFK here for a little bit. And then I will be back after a little break and we'll do some enchanting. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.